Cowboy fans and YouTubers? It's that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic, you know. Unfortunately, it makes you think that people do have a bit of a worse life than you. Namely, the stuff going on with Zeke Elliott. The man just went through a battle with COVID-19. He's feeling better. He's unable to work out and stuff like that. But, you know, at least he's gotten through it relatively okay. Just to have a couple days later, somebody, pool cleaner, apparently claiming that back in March, she was attacked by his Rottweiler and 2 pit bulls. Now, funny how the lawsuit comes up now, way later, and you're seeking between $200,000 and $1 million for physical and emotional pain that has caused her to not be able to work again. I have not seen the pictures, unfortunately, yet, but I know there's pictures out there claiming that she needed surgery because the dogs ambushed her on the property, according to her and her lawyer. But apparently Zeke and his lawyers claimed that she was not authorized to be there in the first place. Hence, if you know your dogs, then you would know that if somebody's coming to clean your house, apartment, pool, whatever, you call ahead so they can put the dogs away, so they're not being in the way. Now, I was a dog owner. I know people in my family who didn't like dogs, so you'd more than likely, if they were coming over, they'd have called ahead for me to put the dog away. Now, if she was a real pool cleaner that has been there a couple times before, I don't really know her history or not, but you'd have known to call ahead for him to put the dogs away. Apparently, according to Zeke's attorney, she was not supposed to be there. And of course, if you're not supposed to be there, you are now trespassing. Hence the dogs protecting their property, if that's what happened. I mean, I guess clearly the dogs did go after her, but you weren't supposed to be there in the first place. So we'll have to see how this one is dragged out. Apparently there was some chatter on Twitter from a Haley person that has since been deleted, and it stated that they heard that Zeke Elliott's pool cleaner got attacked and they're suing them for some money, and they basically were, you know, making fun of it, saying they should have done that too because they were his former pool cleaners, I guess, as well. So, you know, every year, it seems like somebody's trying to sue him for something. A lot of these times it doesn't stick because they're going after the biggest name they know and they're just trying to get him for money. These things never seem to hold up in court, if they make it that far, because the animal control and the police already went to investigate this and saw no crime. That's why they did not charge him back in March. So to have this stuff come out later is a bunch of bull, really. But that's that story. Next up, the Tom Brady Messiah complex, as I want to call it, who's gone on Twitter to say, you know, if things happen, it happens. He's not worried about, you know, COVID-19 slowing him down. That's why he's still out here working out with his teammates. Now, I love how the talking heads all out here praising Tom Brady, praising Drew Brees, and praising all these quarterbacks, Russell Wilson and them, all for taking it upon themselves to get acclimated to their new teammates and, you know, being off so long, they're trying to get back in shape. Everybody's praising these guys for skirting the regulation, well, the recommendation by the NFLPA's head of medicine to not gather and not practice together. they're all loving it. Yeah, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, yeah, skirt the rules. It's not something that's going to punish you. Do it. But what? A couple months ago, y'all crucified Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott for doing it. But y'all praised Tua when he did it. Y'all didn't even mention Lamar when he did it. So, double standard? I think so. When it's the Cowboys, y'all say, ooh, poo, no, don't do it. How dare you? Be punished. Y'all shouldn't be doing that. But anybody else do it? Aha! Let's go ahead and skirt the rules. Go right ahead. Flaunt it. Nobody cares. Funny how that goes, huh? Let's see. Next up, we have the Jamal Adams trade talks, which right now it just seems like a bunch of clickbait. Because there's no way the Cowboys are giving up a first round plus Lael Collins. Ain't gonna happen. The only reason they asked for him is because he's young, he's talented, and the extension we signed him to last year as a team-friendly deal. So of course somebody'd want to trade for him because you'll have an excellent right tackle, and he's relatively cheap. But that's not happening. It's hard enough giving away a first-round pick, let alone a first-round pick and a perennial starter on your line. Not gonna happen, Jets. So any real trade talk coming from the Cowboys to Jamal Adams, I don't think it's happening. I don't really see him being traded because the Jets are gonna want to fleece whoever they trade him to, and I'm pretty sure they don't want to trade him to a contender like that. Let's see. What else is in the news? The Jadeveon Clowney talk. Not gonna happen. Because everybody's them complaining that they have no money paying Dak Prescott, which they have him under the franchise tag now. Screwed up any kind of talks with him because he's gonna want to command top dollar. We're already getting top dollar out of DeMarcus Lawrence, and he hasn't proven his worth yet. So why are you going to sign for a Clowney who hasn't exactly lit the world on fire since he's been in the league? Even when he was paired with J.J. Watt in Houston, he wasn't exactly lighting the world on fire on his statistical sheets. So other than being a name, what exactly has he brought to the league? Other than getting pissed off at the team he's on, they're not paying him, and he wants out. Now with everything going on, he's unable to get to another team as quickly as he thought he was, and the well has gone dry. So don't look to Cowboys to go into that one. Let's see. I think that's pretty much, all the big news coming out. The Hall of Fame game was canceled, so the first time we'll see Cowboys against Pittsburgh this year will be in the regular season. Hopefully the regular season happens without any kind of issues, any kind of problems, but like they said before, more than likely they are pretty much gearing up for somebody to contract the virus during season, and they already anticipate it. Now, I don't know if they have a plan B in case your starting quarterback gets it, and he's in the quarterback room with every other quarterback, and he doesn't know he's having it, or something crazy will happen. So we'll have to see if they have a plan in place for the whole starting offensive line getting it, or something crazy, But, that's pretty much all I got for now. About a week's worth of information condensed into a couple minutes. Not much of my thoughts because, until I see actual action on the field, there's not much I really want to talk about. Everything else has been hearsay, rumors, and hot takes. I'm not listening to them. I'm not believing them. I want to see real action on the field first. But that's just my opinion. You tell me yours. That's my little boy back there, in case y'all were wondering. Y'all have a good Sunday. Take care out there. Stay safe. People acting like the virus doesn't exist and they're out here partying or acting just like it's right back to normal, which is a bad idea. If you think you're invincible, you're not. Person in WWE, Kayla Braxton, has actually contracted the virus twice. So it can happen. So stay safe out there. If you gotta wear your masks, wear your masks. Wash your hands. Do everything you can to protect you and yours, because it's still crazy out here. And that's all I got. I hope you have a good day. Take care, stay safe, and have a good week if I don't get back to you. VA Dallas Cowboy fan, out.